Alex is a racist person, but god damn, he really kind of just was really comfortable using that word. Nigger, faggot, whore. It's just a wonderful string of words that really gets you going. Oh!
That's pretty good. I knew if there was a politician on the other end of that, they'd probably be down.
In a later video that I actually never said it, so let's just put that to rest right now. I immediately went and tweeted him a correction. I showed him the dates of the highlight and the podcast from which those came from, and I said, yo, these happened 15 days before Jeff Bezos ever donated, so obviously it would be temporarily impossible for me to have donation shamed. My question comes in. Now, I'm not usually someone, money is money, donation is a donation, it's all good, but what do you make of Jeff Bezos donating $690,000?
A lot of people made the comparison of like that's literally equivalent of a middle class person donating, I don't know, $69 or something. I think that was less. Yeah, I think it was like that was the argument.
I think it was.
You should have made that.
He makes that in 6 minutes. Yeah.
Mr. fucking H3, the man that everyone loves on YouTube. We all know he's a very trustworthy guy. You know, he's definitely not biased towards people he doesn't like or competition. So I'm sure most of you know the James Charles shit went down about how he's been exposed again for accidentally, in quotes, messaging a 16-year-old sexually. And Ethan also had his beef with him in the past about the jumper shit, the sweater shit, dude. You know, the fucking sweaters, dude. You know, that whole pastel colour shit where... I forgot what they call the block colour scheme. H3H3 acted like he owned that for some reason. Don't know why. I mean, James's colours were pretty similar, but you still can't say that shit, you know. You don't own it, you fucking fat cunt. Now, admittedly, James Charles was a bit of a retard for even not checking the age. He should be doing that shit, especially if he's just going to randomly add people off of fucking Instagram and start Snapchatting him. So anyway, the whole point is H3H3 just keeps on slandering people. That's the point of this video, and I'm making it because of this fucking tweet. Does Chipotle know they are sponsoring a known sexual predator? Now, obviously, I wouldn't care about this if he were actually confirmed a sexual predator. Nothing's happened to him. Nothing's been confirmed. Therefore, this is just slander to the highest degree. Like, people like H3H3 and Def Noodles, I cannot wait for the day that they get fucking smacked in the face with a lawsuit. Def Noodles, for those of you that don't know, is someone that I've made a video on in the past. I'll link it in the comments or some shit. Just go and watch it. You'll know what you need to know from there. So obviously, you know, there was a lot of question around this tweet. They were like, what are you saying? Are you saying it needs to be cancelled? Because in the past, H3H3 has gone against people for trying to get rid of people's sponsors and stuff. You know, he got kind of mad at it, but you know, now he's an advocate for it, which is just fuck off, H3H3, you fat old cunt. He then follows up that tweet by tweeting this to the response. Yes, to answer your question, I am indeed trying to cancel James Charles. He of all people is completely deserving of it after admitting to exchanging nudes with a 16-year-old. This pattern of behaviour that should land him in prison, not collaborating with Chipotle tweets. Now, this could be a valid criticism if it wasn't coming from H3H3, because he's literally platformed someone who sends CP to people. He just is a retard. He's the most hypocritical cunt ever. For those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, by the way, I'm talking about Britbong. And Britbong don't only just send CP to people, he also doxes people, swats people, the list goes on. He's just a fucked person. But H3H3 tries to hide the fact that he's fucking platformed him. He don't apologise for it. He just hides it. He's a retard. I just don't like him. Now, H3H3 also called out the fucking Vlog Squad recently. I forgot I think it was called the Vlog Squad, I'm not sure. But the funny thing is, he called them out for acting weird towards children, but his co-host of the fucking podcast that he does was a part of that squad for the longest time. Like, Trisha dated the oldest one in the group. I forgot what his name is. He was like 40 years old, and he were hanging around with a bunch of 20-year-olds. Kind of weird, but fuck it, I guess. And I guarantee you, if you went after Ethan's sponsored, he would cry about it in a video. Like, I can promise you, Ethan doesn't actually care that James Charles is a predator. He's just trying to eliminate the competition. That's what I feel like it is. And the reason James is competition to him is James's clothing brand. Like, I don't know what flipped in Ethan's mind that made him turn full SJW mode, because back in the day, back in 2016, when commentary were thriving, he was like the forefront of it. He advocated for non-censorship, non-cancellation, stuff like that. Like, he turned into what he used to make videos on, which is just sad to see. Like, at least in idubbbz's case, he's still not a shit YouTuber. His morals pretty much haven't changed, but H3H3s have completely flipped. So that's about all I have to say really for this video. I'm not going to bother stretching it to 8 minutes because I just wanted to make my comeback, my frequent comeback, more chill, not put pressure on myself to make videos 8 minutes. So we're just going to go with the flow and end them whenever they end, you know? That's how I used to do it. So, yeah. Now, the only problem with doing short videos is obviously they don't get pushed. So this video is probably going to flop. So if you could, do me a favor, leave a like, you know, subscribe if you haven't. We're trying to get to 660. Trying to get that 666, actually. That would be pretty pog. So that's been all from me today, boys. I appreciate you watching. Thank you. And I will see you very fucking soon. Goodbye.